Hello students. So I'm back here with Act 3 Scene 2 Portia's speech. Now in the last video we were just at the point where Bassanio was about to choose the lead casket, and he gives various other reasons for not being impressed by the inscription on the gold as well as on the silver casket. So Portia now. So when he is just going to choose, he decides to choose the lead casket, and he says, joy be the consequence, or joy be the ultimate result of my choice. And then Portia speaks to herself and she says, how all the other passions fleet to air. Now here she means to say that she describes how her feelings of love overpower all the other negative feelings like jealousy and fear, and all the other passions are just fleeting in the air, such as doubtful thoughts, such as doubts, rash embraced despair, rashly conceived desperation, all thoughts of desperation, they're all fleeting. And shuddering fear, and also the fear which sends shudders down one's spine, or which makes one feel frightened. Even those emotions and feelings are all fleeting away. And green-eyed jealousy. So green-eyed jealousy here means, now jealousy is personified here, and green was the color associated with jealousy. So when jealousy is personified, it is said to be a monster with green eyes. So she says, she realizes how overwhelming these feelings of love are, and all other feelings seem to be fleeting, like the feelings of jealousy, fear, rashly conceived thoughts of desperation. Then she says, O love, be moderate, allay thy ecstasy. O love, be moderate here means, now she's trying to say that there should be some moderation in her feelings. There shouldn't be such intense feelings. Allay thy ecstasy means diminish this excessive joy of yours. She's talking to herself. She should reduce this excessive joy, this strong emotion that is in her for Bassanio. In measure reign thy joy, and her joy and happiness, she should, it should be in moderation. It should shower upon her in moderation. She doesn't want this extreme feelings, because she's being overwhelmed by these feelings of love, and every other feeling seems to be fleeting. Scant this excess, she says, restrain this excess of joy. Make my joy less intense. She means to say this. I feel too much thy blessing. Means I feel that your blessing is too much for me to bear. Make it less. For fear I surfeit. This means that here she's trying to say I should make my joy less intense, make my love and my joy less intense, and for fear I surfeit means, here she's trying to say that lest I should suffer from your excessive blessings, because she feels frightened that otherwise she may have to suffer from these excessive blessings that are falling upon her. So for fear I surfeit, lest I should suffer from these excessive feelings. She means to say that I want my joy and my feelings of love to be in moderation. Otherwise, I would be, like one is gets sickened of a thing because of having too much of it. So let me not go into that phase. Bassanio. Opening the leaden casket. What find I here? Now he's trying to say that, oh, look, what do I find here? Fair Portia's counterfeit. Fair Portia's picture. Beautiful Portia's picture. What demigod? Demigod here means half divine person. What a half divine person this is, and has come so near creation. Means the artist must have also been almost a divine person, because he has made a picture which is so near to being alive. So what a half god he must have been, that artist who has come so near creation, means who has come so near to creating a picture which is as good as being alive. Move these eyes. Move these eyes. Do these eyes move? Or whether riding on the balls of mine, or whether it is that because they seem they in motion, means because they seem to be fixed on my own eyeballs. So they seem to be moving. Is it that they seem to be moving because they are fixed on my own eyeballs? Here are severed lips. Here are these parted lips. Now he's trying to describe the beauty of Portia's lips and her sweet breath, parted with sugar breath. And here he's trying to say, Bassanio, that the sweet breath of Portia forces her lips to open. And it's a lovely divider of these lovely lips. So what is the lovely divider here? The sweet breath. So sweet a bar. A bar is like a barrier or a divider. Should sunder such sweet friends. Means this sweet breath is so sweet a barrier which separates such good friends. Now the lips are considered to be as two good friends, and the sweet breath is trying to act like a barrier or a divider which separates two best friends. Here in her hairs. Now after describing her lips, he moves on to her hair. So here in her hair, the painter plays the spider. Now for her hair, as if the painter has, worked like a spider. And hath woven, hath means has, and has woven a golden mesh to entrap the hearts of men, means, and has woven a golden web to capture or to enrapture or to captivate, to attract the hearts of men. Faster than gnats in cobwebs. And these golden hair, the golden locks, they seem to catch the hearts of men much more faster than gnats can be. Gnats are insects. They can be captured in cobwebs. But her eyes. So first her lips, then her hair, thirdly her eyes. But her eyes, how could he see to do them? Means how was he able to see to paint her eyes? Having made one, methinks it should have power to steal both his and leave itself unfurnished. So unfurnished here means not provided with a companion. So he says that how was he able to see even to paint her eyes? So it seems that when one eye had been painted, it would have the power, because of its attractiveness, to blind the painter. stealing away his eyes so that he could not paint the second eye. So probably the portrait had uh, the picture of Portia had in it, it could have been the side face of Portia where one eye was visible. So he's trying to say that it seems that when one eye had been painted, it would have had the power with its attractiveness to blind the painter, and in a way stealing away the painter's eyes so that he could not paint the second eye. So unfurnished here means not provided with a companion, so he could not paint another eye. Yet look, companion here is the eye, then the other eye. Yet look how far the substance of my praise doth wrong this shadow. Means yet see to what extent. How far means to what extent the words of my praise, the substance of my praise means the gist of my praise, and the extent of my words, the extent of the words of my praise, they do injustice, they do wrong to her portrait by understanding it. See, to what extent my words of praise are, as if they're doing something wrong in order to understand her portrait. In the same way, the substance of my does wrong this shadow in underprizing it, in underestimating it, as if I'm trying to underestimate. So he's trying to say that I'm giving only a faint praise of the picture, just as the picture, as good as it is only a faint imitation of the real woman. He's trying to praise her to such an extent, he's saying that I'm just giving only a faint praise of the picture, just as the picture, as good as it is only a faint imitation of the real woman. So that means the real woman is so beautiful that this picture is just a faint imitation of the real woman. So far this shadow doth limp behind the substance. This means in the same way the portrait falls short of the original. The original, that is Portia herself. Here's the scroll. Now he takes out the scroll. The continent and summary of my fortune. The continent means the container and the gist of my luck, my good luck. Reads, you that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. Now he's saying that you do not choose by the outward appearance or from the outward appearance. Chance as fair and choose as true. Chance as fair here means may you be fortunate, and choose as true here means may you always choose as well as you have chosen on this occasion. May you always make a right choice like you have done today, like you have done right now. So which casket did he choose? He chose the lead casket, the leaden casket. Since this fortune falls to you, since now the good luck has befallen you or has fallen to your lot, be content, be satisfied, and seek no new, and do not look for any other new fortune now. Accept this prize as your blissful destiny. So what is he saying? He's saying, the scroll says, you've chosen this, now accept this as your blissful destiny. Don't go in for choosing anything else. Don't go in for more fortune of yours. If you be well pleased with this and hold your fortune for your bliss, means if you accept this prize as your blissful destiny, then turn you where your lady is. If you consider that your luck means happiness and you've got it now, then you should turn towards Portia and see where she is and claim her with a loving kiss. And claim her with a loving kiss here means, and you should go and claim her by giving her a loving kiss. A gentle scroll, fair lady, by your leave. It's a nice message, beautiful lady, and with your permission, I come by note to give and to receive. I come by note means by what is written on the scroll, what is noted on the scroll. I come here to give a kiss and to receive one. Like one of two contending in a prize. It's just like one of the two who are there competing for a prize. That thinks he hath done well in people's eyes, and like the one who thinks that he has really earned a lot of praise in the estimation of the people around him, hearing applause and universal shout, and hearing all those shouts of approval from everyone. Here Bassanio means to say that all the applause and cheering which is here for him is making him giddy in spirit, making him giddy with excitement. Giddy is a feeling when you slightly feel like being unconscious. Giddy in the head, the giddiness. Students, you must have heard of the word giddiness. So he's now all these universal shouts and the applause by the people is actually making him feel giddy in excitement. Still gazing in a doubt means he's looking around in some doubt whether those peals of praise underline, children, it means these shouts of applause, whether these shouts of praise and shouts of applause are actually for him or not. He's wondering, and these shoutings are leaving him in a doubt. So thrice fair lady stand I, and so beautiful lady, I stand here. Thrice, 3 times. Even so as doubtful whether what, and I am still so doubtful, even 3 times doubtful I may be than what I am, whether what I am seeing is true, whether I have actually gained you by choosing the right casket. And so, beautiful lady, I stand here until you tell me, until confirmed, until you confirm, and until I am confirmed and vouched for, VOUCHED, vouched for, signed and ratified by you, and approved by you. Until and unless I am approved by you, I'll continue to remain here, because he's in a state of shock out of such a lot of excitement. It seems to him that all this is unbelievable. So children, you can see that in Bassanio's speech, after choosing the correct casket, how he praises Portia, and how he feels that whether he is actually so deserving, whether he deserves all the applause that is being given to him by the people around him, by all those universal shouts. And he now wants to be confirmed and vouched for and approved. He wants to be approved by Portia. that yes, he has actually made the right choice. So this is all, my dear students. Please revise and go through whatever has been taught to you, and we'll do the rest on the next class.